Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a totally universal and frankly, super frustrating topic today. Look, if you've ever checked your bank account on a Tuesday, fully expecting a nice, healthy balance, and instead, you just get that sudden pit in your stomach, yeah, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to break down the sheer mystery of the vanishing paycheck, and more importantly, how you can actually keep the money you earn.
Okay, let's dive into this. Let's track the absolute emotional roller coaster of a paycheck's life cycle. So day one arrives, and bam, you get paid. For that one glorious Friday, you feel incredibly rich, right? Like you're on top of the world. But then, fast forward to day three, you're already logging into your banking app, kind of scratching your head, wondering where exactly your money went. And by the end of the month, well, you're just waiting. You're holding your breath for the next paycheck to drop, just so the whole shebang can start all over again. The truly scary part about this timeline isn't actually that you don't make enough money. It's all about what happens in those first 72 hours.
Section 1. The Big Bill Myth. What's really draining your account?
Now, you might be wondering, what's actually doing the damage here? Most of us automatically assume our biggest expenses are the real culprits destroying our finances. We naturally point fingers at the heavy hitters, right? Things like rent, your car payment, insurance, and yeah, for sure, those are undeniably large numbers. But there's a vital, absolutely crucial keyword attached to them: predictable. You know exactly when rent is due. You know exactly how much your car payment is going to be. You can plan for them. What's actually hurting you is the wildly unpredictable first 72 hours right after payday. The real damage to your financial freedom doesn't come from the giant bills you saw coming from a mile away. It starts the literal second your direct deposit hits.
Which brings us to Section 2. Reward Spending Sabotage. The Psychology of Payday.
Let's be real. You work incredibly hard all month long. You put in the hours. So why in the world does the immediate aftermath of a paycheck turn into pure, unadulterated self-sabotage? Well, psychologists actually have a term for this specific behavior. It's called reward spending. It's basically your brain's deep-seated desire to celebrate your hard work and the fact that you just got paid through tiny, seemingly harmless little purchases. Think about it. You've busted your tail, you finally got paid, and because of that, your brain sends out this incredibly powerful, albeit false, signal telling you that it's entirely okay, actually, scratch that you deserve to celebrate right now.
And what exactly does that celebration look like? You know the drill. It's a nicer dinner out, it's a bit of late-night online shopping, maybe a couple of new streaming subscriptions, a fancy $8 iced coffee, delivery food because, honestly, cooking is suddenly impossible, and just a few aesthetic things for the living room. Boom, boom, boom. In the moment, when you're flushed with cash, literally none of this feels expensive. They're all just tiny, harmless little celebrations that you can easily justify in the blink of an eye.
But hold on a second. We need to face a pretty harsh reality here. Every single tiny decision reduces your freedom for the rest of the month. I really want that to sink in for a moment. None of those purchases we just rapid-fired through individually broke the bank, but compounding together over those first 3 days, man, they are quietly stealing your peace of mind and your financial flexibility for the next 27 days.
All right, Section 3, the 24-hour buffer fix, taking back control.
Now don't worry, the fix here isn't about becoming completely miserable or totally depriving yourself of joy. It's simply about creating a highly effective psychological boundary. To make this buffer actually work, you have to set absolute, ironclad rules immediately after the money hits your account. No impulse purchases, no random Amazon orders, no saying to yourself, oh, I'll only spend a little bit. You absolutely have to shut down those common excuses we all tell ourselves right when we're feeling the richest. So, instead of giving in to that reward spending urge, we're going to implement a simple 4-step process. Step 1, automate your savings first. Seriously, move the money before you can even look at it. Step 2, pay your bills. Get those big, predictable expenses completely out of the way immediately. Step 3, wait 1 day. This is the magic step right here, folks. Give yourself a strict 24-hour cooling off period. And finally, step 4, then and only then decide what you actually want. This specific habit completely forces emotion out of the equation. By the time you get to step 4, that intoxicating payday high has worn off and you're back to making rational, clear-headed choices.
So the crucial point really comes down to this. Most people don't have an income problem, they have a timing problem. Let that reframe your entire perspective on your cash flow. We spend so much energy agonizing over the fact that we just need to earn more money, when in reality, we just need to manage the timing of our spending a whole lot better.
Connecting this directly back to your daily life, the
The big takeaway is this: fixing those first 72 hours can completely change the rest of your month. It's literally a game changer. It's not about an entire month of painful, agonizing budgeting. It's just about 72 hours of disciplined focus. By mastering the first 3 days after payday, you unlock peace of mind for the remaining weeks.
Which leaves us with a final, pretty provocative question. How will you spend your next 72 hours after getting paid? Will you fall right back into the reward spending trap? Or will you implement that 24-hour buffer and actually protect your freedom? Think about it. And hey, if you want more practical ways to keep the money you already earn, be sure to subscribe to this explainer and come back next week for more clear breakdowns. See you then.